Good morning. It's Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. This is your Georgia WeatherNet morning update. We have that southerly flow coming up this morning, so some light showers all the way across South Georgia and the mid-state, even metro Atlanta with a few showers and some showers in northwest Georgia. Again, that's some very warm, moist air. We take a look at our temperatures across the state, and you can see what that means when we have that flow coming up from the Gulf and from the Atlantic. 63 down in Valdosta, 61 in Brunswick. Then you get even in mid-Georgia, we're looking at the mid-50s, making it 55, and we're showing a little bit of a wedge. We have some cooler air coming in from the east side of the mountains, so northeast Georgia, a little bit cooler with those mid-40s. Now, with all this rain, we do have some flood watches and a flood warning to talk about. First of all, northwest Georgia all the way down toward LaGrange and Atlanta is in a flood watch. This goes into effect tonight and stays in effect through Friday evening. And then we have a flood warning. That's going to be the brighter shade of green, and that's going to be for parts of the Altamaha River out around Baxley. It looks like that should drop below flood stage by tomorrow. So between now and tomorrow morning, we're going to look out for the potential of flooding along the Altamaha. Now let's take a look at the severe weather outlook. This is going to be for tomorrow. The light shade of green over most of the state of Georgia. That's just our general thunderstorm risk, but we do have a frontal boundary pushing through that could bring a few strong to severe thunderstorms. And with all this warm, humid air ahead of the front, that's going to help fire up some of those storms. So extreme southwest Georgia, Blakely, Donaldsonville, the city of Colquitt, you are under that level 1 out of 5 severe weather risk for tomorrow, just a general thunderstorm risk as we head into Friday. So let's take a look at the modeling, time all this out. There are those light showers just continuing to be pesky across the state of Georgia today. So hit or miss showers all day today. If it's not raining, it's going to be kind of gloomy and maybe a little bit misty out there as we move toward 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. There's that frontal boundary I told you about beginning to push into extreme northwest Georgia, so expect a few thunderstorms that way. Again, not looking at a big severe weather risk. Air is fairly stable, but we are going to have a change in our air masses, so with that changeover comes some showers and a few thunderstorms, and they continue to push into northwest Georgia by 7, 8 o'clock this evening. Now, we go low res with the modeling after 8 p.m. and look through the overnight hours, but we can still see where that line is there. It's not moving very much, kind of stalling just a little bit and breaking up by tomorrow morning, and as it breaks up and spreads out, we'll see a little bit more rain or more surface area of that rain stretching all the way down into middle Georgia. So expect those showers in Macon, Columbus, up in the North Georgia as well, into Athens. Rain could be a little heavy up in the North Georgia mountains. So that's why we have that flood watch in effect, because it's just going to rain pretty consistently once we get going this evening, overnight tonight, and into tomorrow. You see that rain just sticking around through tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening in those same spots. So expect showers also popping up through South Georgia as well by tomorrow evening. Now we head into Friday. More rain for North Georgia. Rain continues through the mid-state and parts of South Georgia, and we can kind of connect those dots on what's left of that line from Mobile, Alabama, stretching toward Dothan, Alabama, and then all the way through South Georgia. So a few thunderstorms could be embedded in there as we move through Friday afternoon and Friday evening as well, with some thunderstorms possible. We're going to hang on to this rain system through the day on Saturday, finally clearing out as we head into Sunday. Slightly cooler weather. I know it's been so cold. Every time a frontal passage happens, it gets very, very cold. That's not going to be the case here. This is not extreme Arctic air or anything on the backside of that line, but it will be cooler and will be drier as we head into Sunday and to start off the first part of next week. That's the latest from the Georgia WeatherNet. Now your local forecast from northwest Georgia to southeast Georgia.